Very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. I'm Bernadine Jai Singha. Now let's take a look at headlines.
Woman who attempted to sell her 9-month infant arrested in Kandy. Businessman reported missing in Trincomalee discovered. Youth stabbed to death by a sharp object in a guest house in Minuangoda. 28 countries including Sri Lanka participates in a tsunami evacuation drill.
A woman who had attempted to sell her 9-month infant has been arrested by police officers attached to the Kandy Women and Children's Division.
The woman was arrested yesterday based on a tip-off received from a three-wheel driver. The woman along with the infant was arrested in a house in Ranavana Road in Katugastota. Police stated that the woman who had been residing overseas returned to the country on the 3rd of September and attempted to sell off her 9-month-old infant to another woman for 2,000 rupees. Police stated that she will be presented before the Kandy magistrate today.
रुपये दे रहा करे रुपये दे रहा करे क्या कहीं गुड़ के पर रेंडा है रोगा दे रहा तो इसी तरह दे देखो ना रेंडा है रोगा 20 है रोगा रेंडा दे रहा करे.
One of the headline-making stories, a businessman who was reported missing from the Trincomalee area has been taken into police custody while in hiding. It's reported that he was arrested by a special team led by the Trincomalee police. The businessman Mohammed Nazreen, who is a resident of Bandaragama, was reported missing on the 4th of September. Police stated that the businessman is currently being questioned. State Finance Minister Lakshman Yapa attended a program in the Maramba area in Akurasa.
This program was held to express gratitude to the Minister for the safe completion of the Minigopura Dumindarama safety wall. You have to move forward with this party. There is no other way. This party is not something that can ever be destroyed. When a leader is appointed, we work with this leader. We work for the party. We work for the leader. We love our leader. We love our former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. We love the current leaders too. That's how it is in politics. But there is a set of people trying to exploit this. That's what had happened to our country. We give weapons to the enemy. We are in this government, yet we face many obstacles. We have a unity government in place. No one was given mandate to form a standalone government.
The Assistant Chief Prelate of the Sri Lanka Ramanya Mahanikaya, the Most Venerable Nauyane Aryadhamma Mahathero, passed away early morning. The Most Venerable passed away while receiving treatment at a private hospital in Colombo. The Most Venerable Nauyane Aryadhamma Thero was 878 at the time of his demise. He was bestowed upon with many titles and was regarded as one who preached to the public in the most simplest of ways. A youth has been killed after being stabbed by a sharp object while at a guest house in Yatiyana area along the Minuangoda Katnayaka Road. The victim was 28-year-old resident of Minuangoda. Police stated that he was murdered last night. The suspect has been identified and he had fled the area. A discussion on empowering women in politics was held under the auspices of Minister of Provincial Council and Local Government Faisal Mustafa at the Ministry Auditorium yesterday.
When very clearly we have a 25% quota, right? And if that quota, they are not elected, they are appointed. So there is a clear distinction. So when I have 25% being appointed, I would like to have somebody who come from within the community. So, I mean, you expressed your view that there are a lot of politicians who come from a political background. But if this quota is going to be used to give people who ministers or their wives are politicians, the purpose of this piece of legislation was to encourage women leaders to come from grassroots level. If they are elected, there is no problem. But if each party goes to nominate the minister's wife or the parliamentarian's wife to that list, I don't think we have achieved what the masses want us to do.
On the ground, there is more than 3,500 women trained and waiting to get nominations, and at every election, they've been thrown out and they don't get nominations. They move from one party to another party asking for nominations and they don't get it. But they've been trained for the last 5 years. I think the chairperson of the National Women's Committee would agree with me. I have personally put an amendment on it to throw out of Parliament. But I must say, I think we women should speak with a positive attitude without saying we will fail, we won't fail.
28 countries, including Sri Lanka, took part in a tsunami evacuation drill today. Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Kodipilli, said that the drill was conducted in 14 districts in the island. The main aim of the drill is to evacuate the general populace, educate the general populace on how to act and safely evacuate from their towns in case of a tsunami emergency. Zoom එකක් දෙන්න.
පාරි කරන්න ඕකේ.